Hi guys, Andrew here, and today we're going to be going Euro Day Part 2. So yes, let's start off with yesterday's action. As we saw Italy beat Turkey 3-0. The Italians, I'm going to straight up be honest and say the Italians were world class yesterday. Have to be honest and say that if that's the truth. I told you Italy would be good, didn't I? I told you Immobile would score. Um, Seriously, I think Italy look really, really solid, and yeah. Um, Turkey, on the other hand, I think many people, including myself, are already regretting them putting them as the surprise team. I should have thought about that more carefully, but there's still two group games, but Turkey need to improve. They need to attack a lot more. That was the problem, I think, that maybe hit them, that they were playing a team like Italy, a big country. You've got to think outside the box when you play against a bigger country. You do, and that's exactly what Turkey didn't do. They tried to play for the 0-0 draw. The second the goal happened, the first goal, immediately that was game over. It was because Turkey were never going to get back into the game after that, and yeah. So that was different, but yeah, Turkey just trying to play for the 0-0. Loads of teams are going to do that in this tournament. Just play for the boring 0-0 draw, and that frustrates me. But yeah, my man of the match. You got a few options there. I thought Immobile was really good, and Insigne was really good, and Chiellini was really good. Also, I thought Jorginho actually played quite well. I personally would give it to Insigne. I thought he had a really good game. I did. And yeah, lots of good performances from Italy. And yeah, well done, Italy. So on to today's action, beginning with the first game, which is Wales and Switzerland. Now, what way do I think this will plan out? Let me just have a look at some of the squads here on FootMob. So, yeah, just so I get a few ideas for players and all that. So, yes, we don't know if Aaron Ramsey's going to be fit or not today for Wales. That'll be interesting. But personally, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Switzerland, I do think. And I think the Switzerland striker, Mario Garovic, that's how you pronounce it. I think he's going to get a goal because he gets a good few goals he does for Diners a grab. And I think he'll score for Switzerland today in the first half at some point. And then I'm going to say an even more interesting stat, that I think at the end of the game, Daniel James is going to score for Wales a good goal that's going to be disallowed. You heard that here first. I think Wales are going to get a perfectly good goal disallowed today. Wouldn't surprise me if it did end 1-0. Really wouldn't. Wales are capable of that, but I'm sticking to my guns and saying 1-0 Switzerland. The next game is Finland and Denmark. Finland's first ever game in a major tournament. And I'm going to go with a bit of an upset, actually. I'm going to go 1-0. I said in my predictions that I think Finland will finish third in the group. I don't think they'll make it true. I don't think they're going to beat anyone. But I do think Finland will go through. And you might think, who on earth do I think will score the goal for Finland? Right, let's start it here, right? And I'm immediately going to say something that's ridiculous. I think Martin Braithwaite is going to score for Denmark today. I honestly do. I've said it. Haven't I said it? And I think the guy who will score for Finland will be, how do you pronounce this? Pojan Palor. I've heard his name before. He's a good striker in the German league. I think he'll score for Finland today. I think he'll get an equaliser as it plays out 1-0. And I think it'll be, despite being in Denmark, I think Finland will be very happy with that result. And then finally, we're going to end the day with Belgium and Russia. Got and now Russia top on here. The CCCP, Old Russia. So yes, we got. Who do I think will score for Belgium and Russia? I think the score will be 3-1 to Belgium, I'm going to say. I think Belgium are going to go out there and look for goals, and I can see a Lukaku double. I can. I said Lukaku will be one of the top goal scorers in the tournament. I think he'll score a lot today, and I think he'll score a few against Finland, and that will help him towards maybe even winning the Golden Boot. So yeah, I think the other fella who's going to score is I think Tillesman will score for Belgium today. I think there'll be the 3 goals that Belgium will get, and I think Miranchuk for Atalanta will score for Russia today as well. I think he'll get there. I think it will be 1-1 going into the break, and then I think that's when the Lukaku double is going to happen in the second half, and it's going to be a big performance for Lukaku. And yeah, I'm going to say Belgium 3, Russia 1. Anyway, it's been me. See you next time.